Hi everyone. So after about a month of PKM Weekly taking a break, I'm happy to say that we're back. So let's see what's in store for us this week, as there's quite a bit to get through. So Capacities, they've got a new update, version 1.43.44. So what this does is basically better sync conflict issues. So just to make sure that what you've synced is up to date across the various different devices that you use. And there's also improvements to offline and sync, just to make sure, again, that what you are syncing is both available on other units as well as your offline sync. And then they're also working on some full steam ahead on fixing the remaining issues that users have reported about some syncing issues. They've also got some better displays for updating issues, improved offline, ability to pin collections to the dashboard, and some UX UI improvements for drop-down menus and multi-select. So lots being done in the capacity side, and they've fixed various different things on the iOS app, and you can upload various different files with the modal collections, which has been reinstated. And you can see the full change log here. And what they've got, Luis, a new member. He's joined the Capacities team earlier this week, I think it was. And he's going to work on infrastructure, database systems, and a lot of exciting features that are planned for Capacities. And in fact, I did see within the Discord that Louis has already made his first contribution. I'm not sure what on, but he's already hit the ground running. So good luck and welcome, Louis. And last but not least, on Capacities, OP posted that they've been using Capacities for a month. Basically found that it's got lots of positives and benefits. I think they were coming from Notion, if I remember right. But there are a few niggling things that they found, such as empty objects when you create an object and then don't finish it, and a few other things that they found as a bit of an annoyance. But all in all, they enjoyed the experience, and in fact are going to extend the using Capacities for a longer period into the next month. So if you're interested in reading their thoughts, please do check out the link. Logseq DB version is now open to backers and sponsors. So an email was released on Thursday, I think it was, to backers and sponsors. So if you want to test out the DB version as well as give feedback, so you can always test out the DB version at test.logseq.com. But what the limitation was is that any issues that you found, bugs, the team weren't really accepting them, because if not, they would receive them from all over the place. So what they did is they did an alpha test to begin with, and now they've just expanded that alpha test to add in another 100 or so users, which Rams has invited to the feedback Discord channel. So these users are going to test the DB version, and the team is just going to expand who they can receive feedback from. If you're not on this list, don't worry. As I say, you can test it out. It's just that you cannot provide your feedback or provide comments yet. But Ramses will increase the number of users in the feedback group by about 100 a month, I think he said. So, and it's, yeah. And David, he recently posted that basically after a long time of trying to resolve sync issues, Git, sync thing, Google Drive, Dropbox, etc., they went through Logseq Sync, basically for $5 a month. He found that it was a marvel, and he should have done it a lot earlier. It basically resolved all the issues that he was encountering, trying to do it manually. Sign up, get Logseq Sync, and it just basically syncs all of your notes across the devices that you own. So if you are also in the same predicament and you can afford the $5 a month, please do give Logseq Sync a shot. And I have seen a few times in the Discord, Ramses basically saying, if you want to give Logseq Sync a try, I think they can give you a trial period. So if that's what you want to do, reach out on the Discord to Ramses or the Logseq team, and I'm sure they'll hit you up with it. So that was it from Logseq for this week. So lots going on the DB version, which is improving day by day, but still a while to go yet. Tana, what they've got is the mobile app, at least the iOS only for now. That's been released and is available in the hands of everyone that is a Tana member or a Tana user. So you can download it through the App Store or the Apple Store, whatever it's called. Their team are aware that there's a few issues, and they are working on the larger and smaller pieces of feedback that they've received from various different users in the community. So it's a work in progress still, and they do know that right now you cannot edit notes, you cannot reorder them, you cannot delete them. It's basically a little bit of a read-only, but at least it allows you to access the graph. What they're doing is, as a phase 1, they wanted to give this sort of access. I guess phase 2 or part 2, they will start to incrementally release or open up features so that you can have more access of your graph on the mobile device. What they didn't want to do is open it all up, it all comes crashing down, and it becomes a mess. So they just want to perfect each stage as they go along, which I guess is another way of doing things, as opposed to here's the app and off you go. There have been a bit of positive and negative comments on this approach, but I guess it is what it is. If you want an app which works well and is well defined and well polished, there's a few drawbacks to it. And the Android one, if you're an Android user and not an iOS user, what the team has just released this morning was Tana Mobile for iOS is finally out. Android is not far behind. And what they've also done is they've released a release node with quite a lot of updates and fixes and improvements that they've been doing over the past week or so. So lots there, and interestingly, if you're an Android user, it's not far behind. So hopefully it's going to be in your hands this side of Christmas, if not maybe early next year. They've also got an affiliate program they've just recently launched, and you can see more of what that's about here and sign up or join or apply. And basically you can just get a basic percentage of revenue that they generate from your sign up. And Brage and Marilyn are doing a call on the 10th of December in a few days' time, just basically talking through what it is, how it works, how you can join it, perks, etc., etc. So there's quite a lot there. If you are interested in the Tana affiliate program, do join on the 10th of December for their Q&A session. Expect it to last an hour or a bit longer if there's lots of questions from the crowd. And then last but not least, Olav, in one of his recent appearances on the Tana office hours with Brag and Matt, he announced that the release of Tana to the whole public, to the wider group, not through sign up, not through invites, etc., is imminent. So that's something to look out for in early 2025. And that just leads me to question a few things of, will the Android app be ready for the launch? Or is it going to be a case of the team receives lots of feedback of, where's the Android app? Will they have a workable export? So for the time being, it's quite difficult to export your notes or even copy and paste from Tana to, let's say, Word or Gmail or whatever it is. It's a bit of a rigmarole that you have to go through to get it correctly formatted, etc. So are they working on that? Is that going to be available for the release? Or again, are they just going to receive lots of comments of export when? So that'll be interesting to see. Import functionality as well, it's a little bit difficult. Obviously, a lot of users that will be interested in Tana will want to import their notes immediately. How's that going to work? Is that going to be successful? Is that going to be a disaster? Formatting, if you're coming from Obsidian, a long form type writer, going to a bullet point or an outlier, how's that going to work? Is it going to work? Or is it just going to be a case of don't import your notes and do it one at a time? And then will users take to the Tana concept? Obviously, people have used outliners forever and a day, but the whole super tag, the whole tagging, etc., how's that going to be received? Too confusing, too easy, complex? And how will the servers react to the sudden influx? So interesting times ahead for the Tana team. They're certainly pushing, and good to see that. So good luck to them, and we'll see what happens when the release comes out. Obsidian, they've been working through the Obsidian Clipper, and the video just basically explains that the user found the Obsidian Clipper to be a lot better than what they expected, and I have to say I'm in the same boat as well. So a post from Capano on Twitter, in fact it wasn't Capano, it was another user with a Clipper image. Thought I'd download it, as you can see up here, I've got it here, and it's actually pretty good. And with Interpreter you can basically get a summary of what the web page or what you're clipping is about, and that all goes directly to your Obsidian vault, all done and hunky-dory. So well done to the Obsidian team for producing this product. I'm looking forward to developing as well. Another one was shipping Obsidians tomorrow. So this is TFT Hacker. He basically posted of the spirit, of the methodology, of the background of basically Obsidian and AI. Obviously lots of apps at the moment. It's basically all AI this, AI that, AI release, AI can do this, summary, blah, blah, blah. Get a bit boring, to be truthfully honest, with all the AI that's being implemented absolutely everywhere. But what TFT Hacker and Chris does is basically just lays out, this is Obsidian's philosophy. That's the word I was looking for, philosophy, not methodology. And just talks it through of what's the background of Obsidian, why they possibly aren't implementing AI out of the box, and what you can do if you want AI within your Obsidian Vault and various different plugins that you can implement to easily achieve get AI on your notes, basically. So do check that out if you're interested. There's lots of great stuff in here. And then last but not least, which I think is a plague which is quite common across PKM users, is the never-ending dilemma of choosing the perfect note-taking app. So this user was using Obsidian and Notion, and forever and a day where I keep reading this is both products are excellent, both products offer me something that the other one doesn't. I don't know which one I should be investing my time and learning more or using more. I think the solution is possibly have a stack of apps, not too many to not go, oh, where did I save this, where did I save that, but use the app for what it's good at. Notion is good for databases, maybe stick to using databases in Notion. Obsidian is good for taking quick notes, offline notes that you want, maybe use that. The difficulty is that then obviously some of the notes that you want in a database format are maybe sensitive or confidential, so you don't really want to save them in Notion, so then you revert to Obsidian. Or then you want Notion to be available on the phone, etc. And you want your notes from Obsidian in there, but you can't because of the sensitive nature, or you want them offline only, so then you're in a conundrum of which one to use. Lots of responses, lots of feedback that the user received here, so do check it out if you're interested. And if you're in the same conundrum, and you got past it, how did you? Looking forward to receiving notes on that one. RemNote, as we were talking of AI, what they've recently done is they've implemented AI basically in RemNote. So I have to say it's pretty good. The features, the quality, and what they've implemented. So do check this video out, and in fact the earlier one, which is available on their YouTube channel, because there is a lot there and they have achieved an awful lot. There's a few niggling things, such as I think when you upload a PDF, it automatically runs AI, so you eat into your credits, even though you might not want AI to run and create a summary of the PDF. So they are looking into making it a bit more modal of having it enabled, disabled, or giving you, the user, more control over what it runs on, just for a credits perspective. AnyType, a few things going on with AnyType. They've got a town hall for Wednesday, the 11th of December. So check out the link for the time in your time zone, and it's going to include a recap of what's happened in 2024, what's coming to AnyType, I guess in the near future, and a teaser. So looking forward to that, seeing what AnyType's up to and what they plan to implement in the near future. So do sign up to that. And if you're in Berlin or the vicinity and want to meet up with the AnyType team, do check out that they have a get-together, a first meetup on the 12th of December. So if you are around, do click the link to join the waitlist, or join the local first meetup in Berlin happening on the 12th. And then AnyType launched a Substack. A few articles there just now, so do check that out and subscribe to the Substack if you want to keep up to date of what Jana Sharipova is writing on, one of the AnyType's co-founders. AFFiNE, they've had a few releases of late, mainly mobile spaces, managed spaces on mobile, UI with again chat, AI chat in there, revamped the simple table. I'll get my words out in a second. Basically lots going on with the AFFiNE app, and they're also looking to develop more and more things than what I can see in the Discord, so do check that out because there's a lot of good stuff going on. AFFiNE, what they've done is they've given us a bit of a promotion. So if you sign up to the Believer plan, $499, $500 really, you will get 1 year of AI for free. So if you are on the fence about joining or subscribing to AFFiNE, do check this offer out because it will give you 1 year of AI for free. And on top of that, from the Believer plan, you also get quite a lot of other things. Lifetime personal usage, 1 terabytes of storage, dedicated support, early access to features and apps, and new releases, plus the AI for free for a year. And also they've got the mobile app, or mobile development is coming along, and they expect to release the first batch of invites soon, although in the Discord someone clarified that soon is 1 or 2 months away. So again, something to look out for if you use AFFiNE and you want it on your mobile app. It's coming soon. Heptabase, quick release that you can now open whiteboard on which card. You can open the whiteboard on which a card appears directly. Check out the link. Substack is still shit or crap with Twitter embeds, so you can actually see it, which is a shame. But if you follow the link, you'll be able to see the post. SiYuan, lots of updates as well. Basically, I've only extracted a few here because the list was quite long, so you can check that out and see if what you were waiting for has been released or is being worked on. And then if you're interested, there is a inaugural London UK, that is a PKM meetup on the Wednesday 11th of December. So you can check out the link for more information and what time and where exactly it is. It's going to be at the Tower in London. It's quite close to King's Cross Station, St Pancras sort of way. And they're going to discuss note-taking apps, management systems, and basically just a get-together with the PKM community in London. So a great event, and shame I'm not in London to join that one, but looking forward to seeing what was discussed. So that's it for this week. I'm glad to be back, and hopefully you found that useful, and thanks very much for being here.